5-4. Write linear equation in not slope-intercept form, not point-slope form, but standard form. Standard form is capital AX plus capital BY equal to capital C. Capital A and capital B are real numbers, meaning natural, whole, integer, or rational. Some textbooks have taught that they need to be at least integers. They don't like fractions. But the purpose of this is that your x and y are together on one side of the equal sign. That's standard form. And your constant, just the number by itself, or if you want to, maybe your b-intercept.
Constant, the m.
See, there's no m up here. See m?
But is it the same thing as m?
M is slope. Slope is not up here. You cannot tell me what the slope is until you put it in slope-intercept form.
What's the constant then?
Well, in slope-intercept form, it's b, the y-intercept. Constant means a number by itself. No variables attached. That's what constant means. Why don't you wait and watch? Example 1. Write equation in standard form. That passes through the given point. Write equation in standard form that passes through the given point and has the given slope. Okay, so I'm going to give you two quick examples here. -3,2 is your point, and the slope is 1. So, if we put it in point-slope form, this is y minus 2 equals 1 times x plus 3. Does everybody agree?
Yes.
Now, you need to get all your x's and your y's together on one side of the equal sign,
Oh.
and the number that's all by itself on the right side. So, we distribute that, that's just x plus 3, right? Now I'm going to subtract x to the left, and I get negative x plus y minus 2 equals 3. Everybody with me?
Yes.
And then we add 2 to both sides, and we get negative x plus y equals 5. Now, is x and y by itself?
No.
Yes. That's a, negative 1.
Oh.
A and b are coefficient.
Oh. That's it.
There we go, light bulb turn on. Yes. Now you can put it in slope-intercept form, but before you put it in slope-intercept form, you're going to have to find b, because you don't have the intercept up here. So you have to do a lot of work. So that's why putting it in point-slope form is a little bit faster in this case. Yes, Glenn?
How did you get plus y?
Y is positive, isn't it?
Huh?
It's on the left side of the equal sign. So isn't there a plus sign in front of it? Yeah, and if you can put it, you can put it in slope-intercept form and then figure it out if you want. That's fine, but you're going to do extra steps if you don't know the intercept, because you got to find the intercept. Remember that whole process of finding the intercept? And you'd have to do that too. So here's an example where point-slope form is useful. Okay? Another one, let's do this one. How about we have 2 points, 10, 6, and negative 12, negative 5. What do we need? Slope. All right. Oh, 6. Yeah, real hard to find slope. 6 minus the negative 5. 5. 10 minus a negative 12. Those are pluses. 11 over 22. 1/2. That's my slope. And again, I'm going to use my first point to do point slope form. Y minus 6 equals 1/2 x minus 10. Everybody solve, try to do this one. Put it in standard form. Okay. Nate, what'd you get?
1/2 x plus y equals 1.
Close. Steph.
Negative x plus y equals 7.
Someone else? Close. Cameron?
Negative 1/2 x plus y equals 1.
Yes. Negative 1/2 x plus y equals 1. We made a mistake somewhere. Huh?
I divided the half, the negative half x off. I did times.
Yeah. We're just moving the term across the equal sign, so we only add and subtract. When you move terms, you just add and subtract. When you separate the 1/2 from the x, then yes, multiply by 2. All right, example 2. Let's change this up a little bit. Write equation of horizontal or vertical lines that pass through the given point. So, how about 3, 2? We're going to do that one, and we're going to do this one, negative 6, 1. So, this is going to tell me whether or not you remember what equations of vertical and horizontal lines are. Explain for everybody what an equation of a horizontal line looks like. You had this in your homework last night. Yeah. Horizontal line. Explain what the equation is. How you get it.
Oh, it is y equals something, and x is can equal.
Right. So the equation of a horizontal line, it goes through the y-axis. So it is going to be y equals wherever it goes through the y-axis. So if it goes through the y-axis at 6, your equation of that line is y equals 6. Doesn't matter what x is, y is always going to be 6, right? If I have a vertical line, it goes through the x-axis. So the equation of that line is x equals wherever it goes through the x-axis. So if the line goes through 3 on the x-axis, the equation of that line, that vertical line, is x equals 3. It doesn't matter what y is. Everybody understand? We've gone over this, so this should be reviewed. Told you to memorize that stuff. All right, so this one, the horizontal line equation would be what?
Y equals 3. Or 2.
It goes through y at 2. Y equals 2. The vertical line then is
3.
x equals 3. All right, everybody do this one. Horizontal line and vertical line. Almost done.
That's easy.
you, finally. Yeah,
Horizontal line is y equals 1, and vertical line is y, or x equals -6.
yep. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we did.
That's it?
Awesome.
Sounds great.
That's it. This is a point. If I said there's a horizontal line going through this point, what's the equation of the line? You say y equals 1. If I said there was a vertical line that goes through this point, the equation of that line would be x equals -6. All right. Example 3. Find the missing coefficient. That passes through a given point. So, find the missing coefficient. Coefficient is the number in front of your variables, right? So B is 3, capital B. And from here on out, we need to be specific when we're talking about capital letters. Okay, math letters typically mean something specific. It does mean something specific. We're talking about capital letters as well, okay? So capital B here is 3, and usually capital B in math also means the area of a base, okay? In this case, it's just the coefficient. Here, capital A, just the coefficient on the x. So, this equation goes through that point. What do we know about this type of setup? Yeah,
That we could use that point to get to this.
yeah. How do we use that point? Yes. Yeah, because your x and y. Remember, you can't solve any equation if you have more than one variable. Well, you have 3 variables here, but you know what 2 of them are. So now this is a times 2 plus 3 times -1 equals 5. Now you can solve it, right? Pretty simple.
A equals 4.
What's the devil? You guys jumped on the bandwagon.
Good. Got it? Any questions? Dave? Assignment. Wow, that's really bad. Page 314. 12 to 40 even. And Friday I'll pick up the next review.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you got 4 minutes.